Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to be speaking about my Tinder experiences because for some reason I am just cursed with being single and I'm also cursed with attracting weirdos. So I had this idea for doing this video because I was in the bath, just as you do, on a Saturday night because I'd rather be doing that than clubbing. And I went on Tinder and I thought I'm actually going to reply back to a message. And it was the worst thing that I did. Okay, so I will be putting the print screen of the message on the screen so you can see it because it was just so funny. Like, it was just so, it was actually just so funny. Okay, so I had a message from a guy, I won't say any names, and he said to me, "How are you?" I thought, okay, that's like a normal message. So I just said, "I'm good, thank you. You know, are you out tonight? Be nice for Saturday night." I thought I was trying to like make conversation and not be boring. And he put, "Yeah, good, thanks. Yeah, I am, babe. You?" So I just said, "Why are you messaging me if you're out?" So I just thought that was a bit weird. Like, if you're out with your friends, like clubbing, why would you be on Tinder? Very weird. And I just put, "No, I'm at home." And he said, "Oh, same. I was joking. I thought you were out." Who the hell lies about being out? I mean, that's like what I'd probably do, but that's just something else. So I just said to him, why would you lie about that? Because that is already, you know, already having trust issues. We haven't even had a proper conversation yet. It's already lying, not normal. And this is his reply: "You ask way too many questions. Bye." Like, I don't ask too many questions. I'm just a very curious person. I just like to know things. Also, I'm very good at like, what's it called? Vibing off people, and I was just sensing bullshit straight away. So I just called him a weirdo. Probably shouldn't have done it, but I just thought I'm gonna have to call him a weirdo. And he actually said this word to me. I have not heard this word since I was maybe in year 7. And he just brought it back to the surface. He said, "Bye, munter." That means an ugly person, by the way. So I just put laughing faces because I gotta admit it did make me laugh that he called me a munter. I mean, I've been called worse things, but that made me laugh. So I told my best friend while I was in the bath, and she was like, "I really recognised him. That is like really weird." So she went on her Tinder, and he had actually tried messaging her like quite a few times, and she hadn't replied. So she finally replied back to him, literally like 2 minutes after me. And she said to him, like, started a conversation, and he put, "How are you?" So she said she was drunk. He put, "Oh, come meet me, so am I." And she said, "Where are you?" By the way, I'll be putting this conversation up as well. He put, "Kent, near Dungeness." And then she put, "Shit, I've just realised I don't meet up with munters." And I just thought that was absolutely brilliant. Like, playing this boy at his own game. And also, can I just say, it's actually quite worrying because some boys actually use Tinder to lure in girls that are drunk by pretending, like he was pretending he was drunk to try and get drunk girls to meet him with the hope, obviously, that they would have sex with him, which is disgusting. Like, I hate guys like that. So I reported him for inappropriate messages. So that got me thinking, because I have been on and off Tinder for a while, so I have met people off there that is, you know, gone somewhere. But I have also met some quite strange people of Tinder. So that led me to make this video on my worst Tinder experiences. So I thought I'd do like a top 3. So I thought I'd save the last one like for the end because it's a good one. Number 3, I'm going to call this one Guys with Bruised Egos. So I went on a date with a guy, and it's actually happened a couple of times now, where I went on a date with a guy and it went well, but you know when you're just not like, I can't explain it, like you just know that there's nothing really there, like no real spark, even though like you got on well and like maybe you did find them like kind of attractive, there's no real spark. So I went on a date with a guy, and after the date I just said to him like, "I had a really good time, but you know, I just don't know if I want to see you again." And then that led him to give me abuse. Like, I'm talking messages after messages, calling me a bitch, saying that just like saying that I'm embarrassing. Just like loads of messages. It's like, I'm embarrassing. You're the one who keeps on messaging me continuous amount of times. And I wasn't even replying back to these messages, by the way. So it just looked like he was having a conversation with himself. because I wasn't replying. It's like, let your pride go. Like, some guys have such a pride. It's like they can't handle rejection, but they'll be so quick just to pie some girl off that they don't like. But as soon as it's back to them, all of a sudden it's like, you're the weirdo, you're the loser, or like, for not liking them. It's just like, no honey, I just didn't fancy you. Honestly guys, fragile masculinity is the worst. Like, you're not Bear Grylls. Okay, number 2, catfishing. Now, I know guys always think it's normally the girls who do the catfishing, you know, looking completely different to their photos, because every girl loves a Snapchat filter. Sorry, but they do make you look like a 10 out of 10. Okay, sorry guys, my dogs are really crying outside the door, so I'm going to have to let them in. Otherwise, they will not shut up when I'm doing this video. Okay. Let's not lick my makeup off, it's expensive. Yeah, oh, okay. I wonder if dogs had Tinder. Like, imagine a doggy Tinder. That'd be so cute. I could match you with the perfect man, queen. So, this guy, I was speaking to for quite a bit on Tinder actually. And I thought, he kept asking about meetings. I just thought I'd finally do it. And in his Tinder pictures, he was so fit. Like, chiseled jaw, like nice hair, just really sexy basically. So, I thought I'd meet him. You know, he picked me up from my house. And I got into the car and I was shooketh. It was him, but it was him like 10 years later. So in his hair, it was like short. In real life, he had like really long hair that was put into a man bun. And if you know me personally, I hate man buns. I hate them. So if you're going to have a man bun, you need to warn me about that. You can't just spring that up on me without me even knowing. Like, that was just not cool. So nothing against body size, but he was so much bigger than he was in his photos. And like, fine if you're bigger, but like you can't, like you shouldn't lie to someone about what you look like, because in his photos he was so different looking, like in every single way. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's quite unfair actually to like kind of deceive people into thinking you look a certain way when you don't, because I actually felt really uncomfortable when I was in the car, because I actually thought to myself, I mean, I probably shouldn't have got into his car the first time I met him anyway, but you know, I like to live life on the edge sometimes. And yeah, I mean, he was a lovely guy still. I didn't feel like anything was weird about him, but it was just very like strange for me, like meeting up with someone who looked nothing like their photos. Yeah, so the date with him actually went well. Like, he was actually a really decent guy, but I just wasn't really attracted to him. There wasn't any like, I don't know, sexual attraction or like physical attraction, so I didn't see him again. So that leads us to number 1. Now, I hope you're ready for this one, because this is fucked up. I met a guy on Tinder. He was actually from Essex, and he was like really eager to see me. So he actually came all the way down from Essex to where I live in Hastings, just for like a few hours in the evening. And it actually went really well the first day. Like, I did actually really like him. I fancied him, and it went really well. And it just goes to show you never truly know someone. Like, guys can be weird. Anyway, it got to the part when I was like dating him a bit more, and I went to go and stay at his place in Essex. So at this point it'd been a few weeks like of just dating, and I am not kidding, he asked me to come off my pill. I was like, wait. He asked, like, I hope we heard that correctly. He asked me to come off my contraceptive pill. I was like, bitch, that is not cool at all. And I actually thought he was joking at first. It was that like crazy. I kind of thought he was joking because I didn't really think much of it. And it got to the point where he was like, no, seriously, you need to come off your pill now. So I just said to him, okay, well, if you want me to come off my pill, I hope you're happy with using condoms for the rest of our relationship, because I ain't getting knocked up. So he said no about condoms. So I was like, okay, so you're basically saying you want a baby. And like, he was being really manipulative, by the way. So I was like, so you're basically saying you want me to get pregnant? And he was like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Why would you think that? I was like, did you not do biology? Like, I learned that in primary school. Like, how crazy is that? And he was making me sound like the weird one for talking about babies, and it's like, I don't even want a baby with you, but you're basically saying you do. Literally, drop me out. This is crazy. you know what's even crazier? He actually asked me to download, this is honestly too much. He asked me to download an app to check when I'm most fertile. Can we just take a second? And one more thing, I just have to mention this one more thing. He sent me a photo. There's obviously like an app, I don't know what he did, where you put both your faces and it shows you what your baby's gonna look like. I mean, not gonna lie, it was a cute baby, but what the fuck? So I didn't see him again. I'm honest, after everything that I've just spoke about, I am so put off Tinder, and I've just accepted that I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life, really. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed me sharing this Tinder experience video with you. If you've had any weird experiences, please put them in the comments below, because I would love to read it. I love hearing about people's Tinder dates. So if you've had any crazy experiences, please let me know, because I'd love to see that. And if you did enjoy the video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, because you do not want to miss out on any future videos. Bye!